are winners.
We going to Sizzler, son. We going to Sizzler, baby.
100?
I mean, I got the 100.
Oh, we're doing a $100 tuner bet.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I love that.
All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and open up the Fueltech Manager. All right, so what we're going to talk about right now is opening up a new map, followed with the wizard. We're going to go ahead and wait on that update. So first thing you want to decide is which model you have. FT550 is what I'm working with. Combustion engine, we're going to want O2 closed loop. We're going to want a burnout mode, two-step, and if you have a nitrous, staging brake, any of that stuff, you can always come back and add this stuff later. No big deal. Data logger, of course, it's a great function for Fueltech. Deceleration fuel cutoff, mostly for a street car. Rev limiter, shift light, fans. Go through and pick this. This stuff can be added now and again. If it's a turbo car, obviously select boost control. Once you get an idea what this is, if you don't know what it is, you can, through the menu and the help, decide what to do and add it later on. But none of this is critical to make the thing run currently. I'm going to go through and decide whether it's a piston or rotary engine. TPS idle fuel injection table. I don't use this. Then pick your number of cylinders. You can buy map or TPS, whether you're using alpha N. Fuel immersion by TPS. And then maximum boost level, let's go 25. Maximum engine speed 8,000. Most of my stuff is air-cooled Volkswagen or any other inline four-cylinder. We'll just pick this for now. Click next. Usually we're going to be using a VR haul with pull-up, falling edge. You need to look at the instructions for your cam and crank sensor in order to decide this. Also, you'll need to find out what, if you have a 36 minus 2, 60 minus 2, 12 or 24x, 24x and 58x, that's mostly LS stuff. Stock factory Volkswagen stuff is like 60 minus 2. And then we have some different ones depending on whatever you made. So we'll just pick 60 minus 2. This crank index position will be decided once you get the car started. I start all cars, all vehicles in a wasted spark situation. I don't want to use the sequential until it's enabled later on. So you want this thing to start in the least way possible, in the least amount of functions possible. So we're going to have, you can enable a second set of injectors here if you have it. So we're just going to go semi-sequential, 4-cylinder, the total flow calculation. So let's just use their example here. We have 4 80-pound injectors, that's 320. Dead time at 1 millisecond is fine. You're going to use a TPS, no throttle actuator unless you have an electronic throttle. That'll set up your inputs and outputs based on that. And this is where you decide. So we're going to say this is on, let's just say we're on gas, very low compression engine with a low profile. This is basically building your base map for your fuel. Click generate. And we can look at the harness later, and this gives you a very small amount of fuel and just a basic curve to get started off of. And this looks pretty good. Get on the dyno and make some changes through here. Add your inputs and outputs. Here's your inputs, configure those. Some are already predetermined. Then your outputs here. Obviously, this will depend on your configuration. So, hope that's a quick look at how that works. Stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.